Factory 5 Roadster, number 6882. Here's our 302. It's come together. Got a lot of the components mounted on. There's a lot of little loose ends that I need to take care of. For instance, nuts. I'm not even sure if this is the right stud that this is supposed to be on. I bought this from the forum, and it looks as though this is the right stud for it to be located on. I originally just had a 2-inch 5/16 inch bolt there, but once I saw where this was going to line up, I took that out, and I had bought a 3-bolt kit and put that in its place. Power steering bracket. I'm unable to get the pulley off the power steering pump right now, so I'll get a pulley remover at the auto parts store. And then down below, under here, we've got the oil pan and these bolts that go up here into the aluminum, the new timing cover. I've got a little gap here from the original bolts, about 3/16 inch gap. So I'm thinking of cutting off those studs and running them up flush, because that's about how far it's in before they get tight. But all the other studs are in. I need to torque this nut on the harmonic balancer, and I'm going to have to do a little research on how to do that, how to put that much torque into it when the engine's rotating. I know that there's a way to do it. Let's see, so the timing pointer, those are 2-inch bolts in there. They're not going in far enough. The reason that there's one of each kind there is that I can barely engage the threads at 2-inch. And putting in a screwdriver to test the depth of it, looks like a 2 1/4 inch bolt will fit in there. Okay, so I'm going to get 2 1/4 inch, replace those. Another stud right there that has about a 3/16 inch gap. Up here, this head is where I broke off a bolt inside, and that's where we repaired it, retapped it. Now, torquing the input in the, intake, this one is feeling kind of loose. I'm hesitant to continue turning on it because it feels like it's not grabbing on, and I'm afraid I'm going to do some sort of damage to it. So I've resisted not torquing that down. Everything else has been torqued to 20 foot-pounds except for this one, and I'm not really sure what to do about that. If I should go ahead and wrench down on it, get a longer stud. I'm not sure what to do. And as I say that, that reminds me that one of these guys, I think it was this one right here, I decided to go ahead and put 20 foot-pounds on it, and it started to loosen up. So have I done something to the threads inside the block? At first I was concerned it's the aluminum timing cover, but no, that's just a through hole there, and the threads are in the block. So I'm not really sure if I was going to get a 2 1/4 inch bolt on that too and just elongate it and try to grab onto that. Over here on the back is the pilot bearing. I haven't done anything with the pilot bearing right now. It's got all the rollers in there. I was wondering, should I go ahead and pop it out or just pack grease in there? I can't really get a good picture of that. It's a little dry in there. Let's see. Moving up here in the heads, this goes into, this is a through hole into the head. What is that for? Maybe there's a sensor or something that goes back there. Or do I just put a plug in there? I'm not really sure. There's one on each head. Let's see, all the push rods have been installed. The rocker arms have been installed. I rotated the crank to push the rockers up and down when one rocker was down for a particular cylinder, the other one was up, and that's when I torqued the one that was up to 20 foot-pounds. So I marked them, and then I just kind of went all over the place, but they eventually all got torqued to 20 foot-pounds. So I hope that's the proper way to do that. I believe that's about it. On this side, the oil filter relocation kit or a 90-degree. What's your opinion? I kind of don't really care either way, but I have the oil relocation kit already. So I was going to put that on, but I haven't done so. Let's see, I guess that's all of my concerns right now. I'll get everything mounted up, but I like the way it's turning out, and we're moving along. So I love the color of it, that dark blue. These are still temporarily held in place just as placeholders. Got the other valve covers coming, and I guess that's about it. All right, see ya.